It's a closed case, Doctor. He killed that pony at the bar, and then he came back here and killed himself.
No, I don't think so. You can tell by the decomposition that Clover was killed at least 2 days earlier. Whatever did this is still at large.
Whatever did this?
I seriously doubt a pony did this. Inform your guards we have a killer on the loose. Tell them to exercise extreme caution. We wouldn't want them becoming victims as well. I'm going to reconvene with some associates of mine who are pursuing other leads.
What are those things?
The doctor would know. Doctor, you've changed the desktop theme in here.
Not recently, but I suppose I have since you were last in here. Anyway, what'd you find out?
Well, we found a tunnel leading to the set of rooms made of metal.
The spaceship. Go on.
Inside, there were these metal things with horrible voices. They look like giant aeropods, except with... Oh, I know it sounds silly, but...
Telescope sticking out of the top with paint whirl and a plunger sticking out of the middle?
Yes! How did you know?
Daleks.
I'm sorry?
Those things you saw are called Daleks.
Shrill creatures with beastly speech. It's like listening to the old Jarl after he mistook Clover's goggle brew for a fresh flask of Whitetrot's finest. Couldn't meet his guests for weeks.
We heard them talking about an upcoming solar flare activity, and the conditions were optimal. I think it might have something to do with the convergence, and it seemed important, so we decided we should come find you right away.
How many Daleks did you see down there?
6. Is that bad?
Yes, but not as bad as it could be. One Dalek is enough to wipe out every stallion, mare, and foal on this planet. But they're kind of insecure, and they won't invade without an army. We can rule that out. The next big question is why Whitetrot?
You said it was the best city in Equestria to view the convergence from.
Possibly, but there's got to be more to it than that. Daleks wouldn't care about the view. I think we need to go back down there.
You want to go back into the Dalek ship?
If I can look into their logs, I can figure out what they're up to beyond murdering bartenders and court wizards.
Doctor, what did you find out? Don't tell me something happened to Clover. That old coot.
The Daleks got the court wizard as well. Right in his chambers, I might add.
Mercy me. Clover had some of the best wards this side of the unification. If they got to him, none of us are safe.
Taking the Daleks on in a straight fight is almost never an option, but that doesn't mean we can't outsmart them. Perhaps you should investigate Clover's chambers, Swirly. You know him best, and I might have missed something. It's possible the Daleks wanted more from him than just his death. Come on, Fluttershy. We've got work to do.
I don't see what you hope to accomplish here, Unicorn. The Doctor already gave this place a thorough search.
You never know what a new pair of eyes might find, my Jarl. For example, look at that bump in the carpet. It goes straight through from one end to the other, but if you put your hoof on it, it persists.
Perhaps that part of the carpet is just stiff.
No. If you move it, the bump stays where it is in relation to the floor, as if there's something under it we can't see, not without the right magic.
What in Puddinghead's name is that?
I don't know, but if I had to guess, I'd say Dalek machinery. Given the zenith and the height of Clover's tower, it must have something to do with the solar flare. To think they can encroach upon the heavens themselves. How soon till the princess arrive in the city?
They'll be here within the hour.
I can see what you mean about this tunnel-looking alien. You can't do this with Whooves. Side passages. Fascinating.
What do you mean?
At this distance, it wouldn't make sense to have those passages leading to Whitetrot as well. I wonder where these ones go.
Does it matter?
Not now, but it might later. Anything can be important. It just needs its time to shine.
You're talking about a tunnel.
So I am.
Doctor, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Star Swirl remembers you being a unicorn man. If you don't mind my asking, how does that work?
Well, Fluttershy, when a time pony is mortally wounded, their body undergoes a process we call regeneration. We're completely healed, but everything about us changes in the process.
Even gender?
Potentially, yes, but it's generally rare.
And how many times have you regenerated?
10. Ah, I can see the end of the tunnel. How did a Dalek ship get buried down here in the first place? Keep an eye out. It wouldn't take much for the Daleks to find us in here.
How are you going to find their records, Doctor?
Safe to say I've been in ships like this before, Fluttershy. I'll just hack any old console, like this one.
Doctor, how come I can read this?
The TARDIS is translating for you. It works on everything except my race's language, which it wouldn't really need to translate. There, I've got it. This ship was part of a convoy, and they were waylaid by a much larger malevolent force.
Who are they? An enemy of the Daleks?
Every pony is an enemy of the Daleks. They're just one of the few to pose a real threat. Anyway, the rest of the convoy was destroyed, but this ship performed an emergency temporal shift and ended up here millions of years ago. The Daleks aboard went into suspended animation and set the ship to wake them up when solar flare activity was suitable.
Suitable for what?
I don't know yet. Maybe there's another console that can tell us something.
This console is labeled How Distribution. Will that help?
That's perfect. What does it say?
It says everything is shut down, except for life support, and something called a transmit is on standby.
It's a kind of teleport. They're probably planning on using the solar flare's energy to power the transmat. That doesn't really make sense. They could use all the ship's power to transmit themselves back to the Dalek fleet, or maybe Scaro and then just abandon the ship.
Identify yourselves. Me? We're just local beekeepers. Nothing you need to worry about. Lack of cooperation necessitates QT mark analysis.
Understood. Commencing scan.
That's not really necessary. We just got lost. We'll go and get out of your maze now.
QT mark analysis complete. The bear remains unknown, but the stallion is Doctor.
That certainly takes the fun out of it.
Daleks have no concept of fun.
I certainly knew that already. Now, down to business. You don't need all this energy for a one-way transmat. What are you really up to?
We are not returning to the Dalek fleet. They are coming to us. Solar energy will be drawn from the court wizard's tower, and with it we shall transmit a legion of Daleks to conquer this world.
No!
You wouldn't dare. An incursion like that into established history would destroy half the galaxy.
Dalek calculations are superior. We do not fear your misinformation. Imperfection time ponies have been exterminated. Thanks to you.
You're bred for nothing but hatred and destruction, and you call me out for my crimes?
We serve the Dalek race, and the blood of your race is entirely on your hooves.
You serve the Daleks. I serve the universe.
Enough.
Fine. You think you're going to exterminate us now. Am I right?
Negative. All available powers be diverted to transmat. You and your associates will bear witness to the triumph of Dalek. Take them away.
Sorry you had to see that side of me, Fluttershy. I haven't been entirely honest with you about why I wanted you to travel with me.
Doctor?
Everything I said in Ponyville is true, but there's more to it than that. Often I need some pony to hold me back, to stop me from going too far. Ponies I've travelled with in the past have said as much. I knew of you by reputation, so when you told me your name, I thought, who better than you?
Doctor, what did the Daleks mean when they said you had the blood of your race on your hooves?
A long time ago, there was a war between the Time Ponies and the Daleks. It got bad. Very bad. Oh, the things my people were willing to resort to. victory no matter the cost. Rights discarded, monuments desecrated, the wonders of the universe stripped down and weaponized, with whole civilizations fed to the furnace of war. There was our side, and then there was genocide. Eventually, I came to realize we'd become no better than the enemy we'd been fighting. I was forced to make a choice between them and the rest of the universe. Of course, I couldn't condemn countless innocent Gallifreyans to destruction for the actions of their political leaders. I devised a way to seal Gallifrey in a pocket dimension with the aid of all my past and future selves. The Dalek ships in orbit around the planet destroyed each other in the crossfire. Naturally, the surviving Daleks believed I wiped out the Time Ponies along with the majority of their fleet. So did I for a long time.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I don't even know where to begin looking for that pocket universe, but what I did was better than the alternative. That would have been unspeakable.
You said they'd be here within the hour, right?
What? Do I look like a clocksmith? 1 hour? 2? Who knows?
I really think we may have bitten off more than we can chew on this.
Bitten off what? Wait, Fluttershy, when you're feeding your animals, do they just eat everything in the bowl in a single bite?
No?
And it would be very bad for them if they did. They wouldn't be able to handle it.
Doctor, where are you going with this?
Providing machines with power is very similar. Too much power at once and it'll cause a potentially explosive overload. Except that won't do as much good stuck in the cell.
Did they take your screwdriver thing?
They must have forgotten. They were focusing too much on preparing the transmat. Halls are empty. This ship's just got a skeleton crew left aboard. That should help.
Do you have a plan?
I think so. I'll distract them. You take the Sonic and head for the generator room.
But I don't know how to use it.
Don't worry, I got it all on preset. Just hold the button down. We'll meet back at the exit, okay?
Okay.
Brave heart, Fluttershy. Good luck. Look at me, I'm a target!
The Doctor will be exterminated.
Let's see. Generator room, control panels, power cables. Guess I should try on the control panels. That seems to have done it.
Well, how did you do?
I think I got it.
Good. We need to get out of here. If I'm right about this, it's time to run. Side passage. When that ship blows, we'll get incinerated if we take the main route.
It smells like fresh air. The service must be close.
Solar flare in 20 rails. 19, 18, 17. Alert! Alert! Power regulators are offline!
Explain.
It must be the work of the Doctor. Regulators must be brought back online.
Overload is imminent.
I guess that's another piece of history we just witnessed.
Was that?
The Whitetrot explosion, yes. Approximately 200 years before Nine Memory's exile, a large patch of land outside Whitetrot suddenly and inexplicably explodes. No pony's harmed, but the cause of it remains a mystery, even in your time. Guess we know now. Ugly thing, but give a few millennia, it should make a wonderful resort.
Shouldn't we get back to Whitetrot?
Yes, of course. There'll be quite the party there.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, Princess Luna. Pleasure as always. Shall I get you a glass of wine?
He knows the princesses?
After last time, I thought you would have learned to be more careful around this stuff.
Of course I have. Still, we had a blast though, eh?
That we did. A most interesting night.
Speaking of last time, I believe you still owe me for all that wine, Doctor.
Ah, Princess Celestia. I figured you'd be here too. I certainly haven't forgotten about that. In fact, I have brought compensation. I just need to go and get it from the TARDIS. Fluttershy, can you help me retrieve that compensation?
What composition?
Oh, you know. Have I ever told you about the planet's relief Allurus? You can even pick up that bunny of yours on the way.